Hey guys, it's Dave of My Freedom Smokes, and today we're going to talk about the Mr.salte e-liquid. These are e-liquids made with nicotine salts, and they work really well in like a Juul, an iCare, a MyJet, some of those little closed system things. If you're familiar with the Juul uses those little pods. They're not advertised as refillable. People have found out ways to refill them. The liquid in those pods is used with a nicotine salt instead of a free-base nicotine, and the reason they did it is kind of gives you a little better, the way the nicotine hits your bloodstream a little quicker, gives you a little more satisfying nicotine fix compared to like your regular free-base nicotine e-liquids. These liquids were designed using that same nicotine salt application, and it's just for these little closed systems. You don't want to sub them using these juices. The numbers do look a little high compared to what you're probably used to seeing on the e-liquids. For instance, like the Juul pods, the nicotine in those is rated at 50 milligrams per milliliter. Sounds really high, but it's really not much more than probably about 18. I think I've seen a lot of people are saying it's about 18. So these are available in a 45 and a 25 and also a 0. Like I said, it's just the way the nicotine is going to dissolve into your blood. It's going to give you a little different nicotine effect, and some people find it a little more satisfying. So these companies, there's several of them have done it. These have been some of the better ones I've tried, have gone in and found a way to use that nicotine salt and give you some great flavors to put into your iCare, your MyJet, or if you're into filling your Juul pods. Let's go over some of the flavors with you I got here. We got the Grappleberry, which is a green apple and strawberry flavor. Strawberry lemonade, it's kind of self-explanatory. You get sweet strawberries and then your tart lemonade. There's a fruit and menthol, so it's a nice cool mint with a fruit mixture. You got an RY4, which an RY4 is a very popular e-liquid. It's a caramel and vanilla sweet tobacco flavor. There's the straw melon taffy, which is a strawberry and watermelon taffy. The blue raz lemonade, which is one I'm actually vaping now. It's blue raspberry, kind of like a candy, like a Jolly Rancher candy blue raspberry with a lemonade tartness to it. It's real good. And then last but not least is a blood orange lemonade. It's going to be a citrusy blood orange with some tangerine and pineapple notes in there, and then a lemonade on top of it. These are kind of I'm not sure the PG VG on them. I would say it's probably a little on the higher VG, which I found when filling like my iCare and stuff like that. I like to go 50-50 or higher on my VG, just kind of cut back on some of the gurgling and spit back you may get with some of these. But looking at it, I would say it's probably a 60, maybe even a 70 VG on there. It's a nice thick liquid, plenty of flavor on these, and then just the way that nicotine salt hits you is a little different, a little more satisfying if you're into nicotine. I personally don't use a lot of nicotine when I vape, so I decided to opt for the 25 milligram strength. I just have you a couple of vapes here on my iCare and let you see how well everything and the vapor production it gives you. As you see, it still puts out plenty of vapor even on something as small as the iCare. It worked just as well, like I said, on your little MyJet. The MyJet and the iCare, I think, hit a little harder than the Juul. That's kind of why they went a little lower with that 45, whereas the Juul has that 50, because you're going to get your nicotine, just because it hits a little harder, it heats up a little quicker. So there you have it. If you are using something like the iCare, the Juul, the MyJet, and there's several other little closed system, kind of auto draw little vapes, become real popular, and you want to get some salt nicotine to try out, or if you've used the Juul and you're a fan of the salt nicotine and you want to have some good flavors to put in there besides your regular Juul pods, definitely check out the Salt e-liquid, Mr.salte e-liquid, available on our website. If you have any questions or comments about them, you can leave them in the comments here on YouTube. As always, this has been David of My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.